Okay, okay. So this is how I made almost $900 today. So here's the $900 trade. So essentially, this is what happened, right? Um, I'm won a trade on gold, right? $275. So my thought process was, okay, what's this 275 gonna do for me? Not much, right? That's 0.5% for a 6% profit target, right? It's not gonna do much except trail. So I still traded my model today, but I really looked at just risking 250 on a trade, and because I rather do that and risk it on trades than not risk it at all and then just have end of day trails. Like I'd rather have end of day trail to eight whatever after making this profit versus 275, if that makes sense. So I took these small trades. Let me see, 9:13 a.m. Okay, wait, that's realistic. Um, but yeah, let me go over them if I can get. I don't know if executions will still show, but I did take a lot of trades, I will admit. So they're not going to show. Okay, that's fine. But I'll show you the main trade that made me $900. This is why That's why it looks weird. Oh, that makes so much sense. I think my executions will show on here. Yep, there we go. Okay, I know, guys, it's a lot. All right. I know this looks bad, but I manage risk well. Although I did a little bit of over trading, but like some of it's just like stupid stuff, if I could describe it. -9. Oh wait, I do remember this happening. I think. No. How did I buy 4 and then sell 9? I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh, I understand now. Okay. Um, so let's just go mark this timeout, right? Keep this in mind, 12:25. So, Colin's in class, right? This teacher's going over a project. 12:25, where's it at? Okay. And he's just peeping the charts, on his school Chromebook, right? Whipping the school Chromebook out in class. So we have this daily cycle, right? Because new session or PM session open and this is low, and a 90-minute, and then we had this hidden microcycle at 12:25. We got this nice displacement candle, so I was interested in longs, right? So daily 90-minute and then hidden microcycle. Let's go back to M and Q. Alright, let me try to hide this. Alright, so initially, there's no micro. I'm kind of like iffy about this, right? Because like, the trade's alright. Like, obviously the conditions are absolutely shit, so I'm really trying to preserve my capital throughout the day. So, entering trades, exiting them. Um, like, we literally, 5-minute candle looked great. We were moving passes, and then we just started rejecting, so I feared that. And then, same thing happened here. I bought here, we had this displacement candle, and that trail stopped here to break even, got break even. Then, after we got the hidden microcycle and this large move down, which I was anticipating, this low is protected. I bought 5429, so somewhere right here. Not the best fill, but yeah, I'm in class on the school Chromebook. It's a little slow. So I got in there. Then it's a great trade. What I'm targeting is just these relative equal highs, right? It's a good target. And then essentially what happened next is we retraced. The 15-minute looked really good. We had this nice rejection. So then I scaled in right about here, and my entry was right down here, right, 429 right here, 0.5. And then so I sized in more and then trailed right there because that's a pretty good protected low. We had a nice rejection, but what I didn't know is we had, I believe, a 90-minute cycle. And I didn't really see it, to be honest, guys, because on a Chromebook in class, it's really hard to trade. So, but let's check. Must have been YM then, right? Yeah, YM right here, 325, something like that. I don't know. There was one though. So that happened. Um, hidden 90 minute and the hidden micro, I think. So I didn't know that happened. Um, but it's fine. I got break even on the trade. Then I was still interested in shorts. We had a hidden microcycle right here, right? So now I'm kind of bearish because of the 90 minute at that high. So then I took that short after we got a change in state of delivery, and the change in state of delivery looked alright. I shorted right here 429. Wait, no, it's really hard to see, guys. So this is me getting out of my. Wait, no, I shorted at 429. Yeah, I shorted right at the bottom here. Then I had my. It's so unfortunate. So it's like $130. This was like $150 stop, which is like my remainder from like these small losses in here, or like $180. So I was like, okay. After I saw this, I was like, all right. Honestly, conditions are shit. I'm gonna trail this high or something like that, right? I bought 7. I can't even see it, to be honest. Bought 7 at 439.5. Literally to the tick, I get stopped, right? I'm like, literally just put it here for some reason. I didn't want to put it this high. Boom, I get stopped. Then I'm like, alright, I got like $50 left. So what does Colin Trades do? What does he do? He goes in a mini short, right? 4222.5, right? Drop down to 30-second, right? I'm like very confident this trade's gonna work out. Very confident. It was actually 15-second, right? Took a 15-second trade, right? So just entering off the fair value gap, right? After the microcycle, little continuation trade, like after having some silly shit happen at the top, right? So I sell. Why doesn't it show? 422.5. Bro, I honestly got an insane entry. I don't even remember. What was I charting on? Holy shit, that looks crazy. Where are we at here? Gosh. Sorry, you guys. I think I actually might have entered on the 5-second. Okay, um, damn. Wait, Colin trades is looking crazy. So, like, 3.75 stop, that's $7 risk, with 1 micro. So, $70 risk on this trade. And I was down $50. So, or I was up $50, so, like, the small loss wouldn't mean anything. So I went in short. The 1 minute rejection looked really nice. That was messy what I was shorting off of. But I swear we had some, like, I don't know you guys, but I swear we had something here. Man, I just saw we were displacing, so I was like, you know what? I got $50 left. You know, this is just like a re-entry from the hidden micro up here. You know, we look very bearish, and boom, right? Um, yeah, we dumped in. I moved to break even, and I trailed really aggressive, because if you look at the 1 minute candle, it's the biggest candle ever. Right here I was break even, and then after we dumped, I just trailed and trailed and trailed on the 1 minute time frame. But basically what I saw was I got a notification on my phone that price took ES's low. So I literally got an alert from ES. So just me charting on my phone in class, right, sneaking the phone, it's hard to see what's going on. So I believe what happened was ES took the low, right? So it was this candle, 421. I think ES took this one, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna aggressively trail here. I think it took the low, and then we retraced. Let me go back. I'm fine with where I took profit. Like, still a good winning day. I obviously could have made much more money if I held down here. Um, Let me just mark this out. 437.5. But yeah, I saw the alert go off, and I knew like this. I think this is gonna be the daily cycle form. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. No, I took a great trade, secure my profits. Not trying to be greedy at all. I was like telling it like I cannot be greedy and just wait. But so this was a 45-point trade. So right, $900 trade, and then if I held to lows, would have been just 136. So would have been 1360 if I held to the lows. But I was perfectly fine with getting out right out here. Just because of taking the low, and it'd be kind of greedy to wait. But yeah, overall good trading day. I don't know if I already went over my gold trade, but I can go over that just because I posted it in my TikTok. But essentially we had a daily, a 90 minute, a daily like cycle with this low, I think, or this one. Let me check. Something like that. Then a 90-minute right here with these lows, and then a hidden microcycle with this low right here, and then we had some nice displacement. So I was like, okay, I'll take a low risk trade. It was like a $155 stop, I think, but not super low risk. But yeah, we took silver took these highs right here, and this was like very opposing daily cycle. So I trailed aggressively to this low, and then got stopped, and good take profit there. So yeah, that's what made me act how I did today. So yeah, but I mean overall pretty good day. Um, yeah, I over traded, but honestly I think it's justified, right? $250 for eval, it's not gonna do much. And I didn't really want it to trail, end of day trail, $250, and I'd rather use that to take these kind of riskier setups, 10 micros, right, on a 50K. This to me is kind of a lot, but this was a good trade. Just got stopped at break even here, and there was opposing 90-minute, which I didn't see. Yeah, guys. Pretty good day despite the over trading. I don't know. What do you guys think of this type of strategy? Using my H to session profit to take these aggressive trades. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the method? Is this a new method? Using profits, take riskier trades. But actually, a few months back, some guy he's trading 50K Express, right, top step, and he makes like $1,500 in one trade, risking 1% or something like that. So what he did was he risked his daily profit, right, 1,500, and then he took an A plus trade and made 10 bands that day. Yeah, yeah, no, 10. So I think it was like a 6-hour trade, but I mean, dude made 20% on a 50K in a day. So kind of crazy. It might be the new method, guys, but I don't know. Maybe he risked 2,000 on trade after making the 1,500. Who knows? But yeah, might be new method. Unpatched. Hope you guys enjoyed your trading day, even though it was very choppy. I did record. These were accidents. This was me trying to get my gold trade, I believe. But it was connected to this. I was charting on gold, but the contract was MQ. Yeah, a little choppy day, but I worked through the struggles by taking a million trades, so it's whatever. But worked out in the end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I did record today's live trading, but I'm not gonna upload it. It's like 25 minutes long, and literally it's just sitting through all this chop. so I don't think that would be too good. But yeah, see you guys.